everyone, and welcome to Moonride. This is Dave Johnson channeling Man Moon. I'm in a special location today. I've been traveling, and forgive the sound. Of course, the microphone does not work. I am going to take a look today at the new fiasco for Trump in Georgia, and we'll just see where it's going. I'd really like to know what the outcome is. Not so much details, but what the general themes and outcome. Let's take a look and go Fani Willis. I do think it's really awesome that she's the one that is really moving this process forward in Georgia. So I saw this yesterday. She's got this fan, and it's like she's flipped open the fan and she's waving it. I think the fan is a couple of things. One, it's just this level of sophistication, but also it has so many different sides. There are so many indictments. There are so many people who are going to have to testify. It is significant. I see significant in that who has to testify. This is really the most important thing is not everybody's going to lie for Trump. So, the consequences are prison. So I see Lindsey Graham, and he's crying like a baby on this witness stand. He's both furious and absolutely childish. It's just this incredible sense of persecution and entitlement. And it's like he says things and they turn red. It's almost like he accidentally says things and or he's compelled to say things. Look, the prosecutors really know what they're doing, and they're really going to do a number on these guys. Lindsey Graham is not, he's not able to escape the questions now. It's not a media thing anymore. It is a jury thing. All right, there's others. Mark Meadows is testifying now. He's a bit more compliant, and maybe even he's not so righteous. He's got some shame going on. He's a bit embarrassed by what he failed to do, and he looks really bad, just very slightly contrite. And when the jury's hearing this evidence, they're pretty shocked. Like their jaws dropping, like, wow. So I'm curious to know if Trump is going to testify. He's right now demanding to testify. They're trying to talk him out of it. But he's demanding, I'm going to do it this way. I do see him testifying. And it's like he's sitting in an electric chair. It's completely foolish on his part. He's going to absolutely sink himself. And I guess, I don't know if he could get away with not testifying at this point. People, the jury seems to be shaking their head. 1% on the jury seems really angry, but this is important. I think this is somebody who would have been a Trump supporter, and they're, or at least borderline, and they're changing their minds. Right. Just gonna ask what's gonna happen. There's Fani Willis. She's got a really long sword there. She's wielding it like, Luke Skywalker. It's really fantastic to see her go. It's just, she just seems so adept. And it's really just great that a black woman is doing this. It's just, there's just some really beautiful justice that she's both African American and woman. It's the worst thing for Donald Trump. It's all the people that he thinks that he is superior to. I think it's important for all of us to notice this. Notice that justice is coming out exactly in the way that it should come out in terms of women's rights, in terms of the rights of all minorities. Now they are being brought to bear on the society we live in. Might just be that Trump gave us all the opportunity to bring forward the truth. Okay, she's like spinning around that sword. Now she has the world in her hands. It's just also, there are so many different indictments. So it's like maybe somebody would just kind of give him a break on one, but there's just so many indictments that he's just not going to be able to wiggle out of all of them. And I see some of the people looking kind of disappointed, like maybe they voted for him and now they're like, yeah, I can't really deny what's going on. I'm looking at the judge again. I'm just wondering, what's the outcome? What's going to happen? I'm getting maybe only one of the um, indictments might fail. Everything else is lining up. It's lining up like a metal fence, like indictment, 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 like it's all metal. Oh, and Fani Willis is like chopping the metal fence down. It's like that fence that separates like the street from a rich person's house. And she's just whacking away at it. And that's like now there's no barrier. There's no longer a barrier between um, the rich person and law. And I think it's really important to notice this. Fani Willis keeps looking good. Her eyes are twinkling. So, is Trump going to go to jail? That's the question. First, is he going to lose? This judge looks really angry. Can't tell if it's a man or a woman judge. I don't think it matters. But now the judge I'm looking at seems to be a man. He's really mad. I see Trump standing up for the jury when they walk in. And they're not looking at Trump. It seems like an important sign. Bonnie Willis is dancing. Yeah, she's doing this great little dance of victory. I'm pretty certain Trump is going to lose. Let's ask one more time. Can you show us in a way? Yeah, he's rising. Trump is rising as if he's going to get his punishment from the judge. I know this is usually two separate things. They don't usually assign an amount of prison time at the same day that the trial is finished. It's a separate process, but he's standing up. And it's funny, Trump is like mostly in shadow. There's just, it's almost like a shadow is moving over him. Yeah, I'm seeing him in a prison garb. They take him away and they put him, he is in cuffs. And he's fuming. I've never seen anybody so angry. He's so mad. Um, There's a lot of stuff going on around him, just a total mayhem of camera people and um, protesters, and just it's absolute chaos. Like for blocks and blocks, chaos, madness. Like get out the National Guard. This could be a serious problem. I see people in KKK outfits. What else? I do see um, a bomb attempt. There may be some attempt to bomb the proceedings or somebody. This is all out serious chaos. Um, this trial will deeply be connected with dangerous events. And I don't know. I don't think this bomb is going to go off. I think it's just an attempt. Yeah, they catch him, but there may be several attempts to, influence the jury or um, disrupt the proceedings. And again, this is not sitting very well with most people. So, will Donald Trump go to jail? Let's find out. I I think it's yes. I've always felt that he would go to jail, and it's funny because I'm actually kind of looking at outer space. So, what does this mean? I kind of feel like Trump might like lose his mind or have like some kind of a psychotic breakdown. It's almost like he's out in space. He still looks like he's wearing prison garb, but he may not psychologically survive this trial. He may not physically survive this trial. His hair is all white. He looks like completely. He looks like a psychotic homeless person. Yeah, I in his face. Yeah, wow. So anything else that we could know? Understand that this was a process we all had to learn from. We all had to go to this place. We all had to get together and really be united and patient and believe in the system. And the system is working. It's working slowly, but it is working. The basic elements are being, let's just say, reinstated. The things that are important about democracy are recreated. The power of the people is coming back. It's not passive, but it's active. And the power of the divine feminine has stepped in, and that is just not necessarily man woman, but the feminine power where people work together and where people do the right thing and where people are calm and sort of follow the process all the way. This sort of a divine intervention. And keep in mind that this is all very symbolic. It's not just Trump. It's about our whole culture, our whole society, our whole beingness on this planet. It will have great effect, great change in the long term future. Thanks so much for watching.